Why do you think Lenny Kravitz or 50s, like I said, Lenny Kravitz came out and said he's waiting for his spouse, and that was a big deal because Lenny Kravitz is a handsome guy, successful guy, has a lot. I mean, he can go wherever and do whatever. Why is he making that choice? Why do you think 50 Cent's making that choice? Why do you think Omar and why do you think these men, I don't know what their faith background is. I don't know what they actually identify with. Why do you think they're making these decisions? I'll tell you why. Because they talked about why they did it. For it's improved mental focus and clarity. Most of the men that I've named reported an improved mental clarity and focus. They were doing it to get clarity, and they continue to do it. I think Lenny Kravitz has been at it for like 8 or 9 years now. I don't know. I guess 50 would be on his second year of doing this. But it was about clarity and focus. It's about better decision making. When you're not clouded by the chemistry of the attachment, you can see situations and people more clearly. It actually has the ability of reducing stress and anxiety by being celibate. All right. You're not worried about the pregnancy scares. You're not worried about the STIs. You're not worried about the emotional fallout for the relationships. You also eliminate the pressure to perform. Number 4, increase self-discipline. Celibacy builds mental toughness. You train your body and your brain to submit to your purpose, not impulses. I'm going to read that one again. Increase self-discipline. Celibacy builds mental toughness. You train your body and your brain to submit to your purpose, not impulses. You have deeper self-worth, faster emotional healing, freedom from soul ties, and stronger boundaries. The benefits of a closer relationship with God, greater spiritual discernment. You break in generational cycles, spiritual authority and anointing. 50 Cent said he did it because he was focusing on his goals, his physical health, and avoiding distractions. Maya did it because she wanted to focus on self-love and healing. Orlando Bloom did it because he wanted to better understand women and deepen emotional connection. Most have, I see Lenny Kravitz said he did it for spiritual discipline, waiting for the right partner. Russell Wilson did it before marriage for faith-based and relational reasons. Justin Bieber did it for spiritual rededication before marriage. Kevin Jonas wore a purity ring and waited until marriage. Tim Tebow, he waited until marriage as well. Nick Cannon actually was a celibate for a period of time. That's what he reports as well. I say all of this, guys, to say that when we decide to make sacrifices and we decide to take control over our bodies and not allow our bodies to drive the car, we decide to say, listen, I am telling my body what to do. And I now exercise dominion. Somebody said, please define dominion. The reality is, when we're out here and just sleeping with different people and we're not getting clarity. So dominion means sovereignty or control. Sovereignty or control. That is what dominions. You can Google the facts, family. You can Google these facts. Go ahead, Google them. You and I both know this ain't hypersexuality or sleeping with people that you are just not committed to. You're not dealing with. I'm here to combat casual sex. That's what I'm here to do. I met a lot of men, and when they're run by their flesh and they run by lust, I have seen how those things have literally led them into brick walls that they could not get out of. If you are struggling, if you're fighting with this, if this is something that you like feel you're arguing me, you're being defensive in this moment, there might be an area you need to look into more. I'm saying this for men and for women. If you over here like, well, I mean, I know, but what about women though? It's like, no, I'm asking, we can't control other people. What I'm saying is, what about you? Stop focusing on what somebody else is doing. Start focusing on what you're doing. It's not about what women are doing. It's not about what your ex did. It's not about what the person down the street is doing. What about you? We live and die, and we take an account for what we've done and what we've been able to do. When I leave this earth and if I go before the Father, I'm not going to answer to Susie Q's life. I'm going to answer to my life, and I'm going to answer to the decisions I made. And if you feel that you have not been able to say no to your flesh in the past, if you feel that you have not been able to have dominion and authority over your body, then I am speaking to you. If you struggle with corn, if you struggle with these things, I want you guys, it's a moment not to argue and not be defensive. We know what it is. We know how it feels. And when I see content that promotes being super promiscuous as a man, but expecting a woman to be chaste, I take issue with that because that's not real. Men should have discipline. I think men should have more discipline than women. They're the head of household. I can't tell you how many men have come at me or said things to me, but they can't even control them. How can you be somebody's husband, good husband, and you can't control you? How can you be somebody's wife, good wife, and you can't control you? This is the truth. A lot of people, oh, I want a husband so bad. Oh, yeah, it's hard. You want a husband, but you can't control you. How that gonna work? And what happens with a lot of men is that they get into marriages and they struggle with this thing called lust. Because let me tell y'all guys, that is how, I'm sorry, you watching me, I'm spiritually led. A lot of guys don't understand that is how the enemy gets you, is the lust of the flesh and the pride of life. And if you read the Bible, let me read it to you. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not from the Father, but is from the world. That's 1 John 2:16. This refers to sinful desires and cravings, particularly those related to sensual gratification and material possessions. I'm at a place, y'all, and we talk about this all the time, situationships and men not wanting to commit and this, that, and the third. And I'm a little bit tired of men saying they don't want to commit, but they sleeping with women every other weekend. They got women at their house right now just there. But I don't want a woman. I don't want a commitment. No, you do. You do. But you don't have the strength to be committed. Because it takes strength. I'm tired of men that commit and make real decisions about commitment and what they're going to do. I'm tired of those men being looked at like they're less than. They are not less than when they say, listen, no, I'm gonna be an honorable man and I'm gonna do this the right way. That is not weak. That is not simp. That is strength. It is not strength for me to not exercise self-control. It's not strength. That is weakness. It is strength to go down an aisle and say, I do. That's strength. It's strength to say, no, I'm not going to sleep with all the options I could. I'm actually going to practice saying no now while the stakes are low. while I don't have a reason to worry about who's watching me and who's not. I'm going to start practicing having self-control now. It doesn't come by osmosis when the stakes are high. It just doesn't happen. What you practice in this season, what you practice shooting in the gym, eventually you're going to have to play in that game and do. The people that play sports, you're not just waiting till the season to start training. You training before the season starts, before you touch a basketball, before you touch a football, before you even get to that place. You've been practicing all the time so that when you get into the game and you're doing the drills, you know exactly what you're supposed to do. You don't just do it in a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Men want to give women advice, but these men privately can't control themselves. You don't commit to nothing. But you want to tell a woman how to find a good man. No, until you're a good man, tell them how to find a good woman or a good man. I'm tired of it. Because a lot of these men, yes, you've got a lot of great things to say, and I think y'all are amazing. But until you learn how to control yourself, stop talking. Stop telling women how they should go about finding good men. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the truth. I'm sorry, you guys. Holy Spirit, help me, Jesus. I feel this so strongly because I see the deception. I see how men, they want to talk about, I don't want to have no girlfriend. I just want to be out here just talking to a whole bunch of women all the time, different women every day. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I'm be doing my thing. And, they want me, your boy hot, your boy gloss, we glossy these days. They see me, I see them. We be doing what we be doing. And I be on the next. That's empty that's literally the most empty existence you could have, is to be driven by another. So really, women got power over you. You just don't have one. Calm down. If you are unable to control yourself and you can't help yourself to women, or you can't help yourself to corn, then women got power over you. Oh, easy. That's how we take you out. We just send a bunch of bad women your way. We just gonna send a whole bunch of beautiful women, and we're just gonna take you out that way. I know how to get you. Guys, no. Some of these guys are with women now that they were with because they slept with them. If they didn't sleep with them, they probably wouldn't be with them. Just because a woman's beautiful, that's not. And I'm not saying, y'all, I'm saying this from a place. I'm saying this from a place of just literally, like, I've met a lot of men and I've coached a lot of men. And yet my passion for it is the way it is. But the way that I see how men are being encouraged to live a life driven by lust, make money so you can sleep with a bunch of women, not create an honorable family, not have integrity. No, forget those things. That doesn't matter. Yeah, just keep playing with women and keep doing this. And that's strength. No, that's weakness. Just like if a woman was out here and I'm just going to be as beautiful as I can be, and I sleep with a bunch of men because I have access to them, does that make me strong? No, that makes me weak. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.